Hello fellow lovers and geeks of entertainment, welcome back to Light of OL. Follow for more horror, geek, and entertainment news daily. Today we're going to be talking about the spin-off to the Megan franchise called SoulM8te, which is working as a spin-off to the Megan franchise, will be working as an R-rated erotic thriller. A recent quote by iconic producer James Wan goes as follows. Megan obviously dabbles in the PG-13 world, the younger demographic. We always felt like there might be a more adult story to tell, and that's really what SoulM8te is. SoulM8te is basically set in the same AI world, but seen through a more grown-up perspective, one that embraces all the great erotic thrillers from the 90s. It's like Fatal Attraction, but with robots. Now, if you've never seen the iconic 1987 film Fatal Attraction, which I highly suggest if this film is being compared to it, that you check it out, it follows the story of Dan Gallagher, played by the talented Michael Douglas, who is living his best life. He works at a law firm in the Big Apple and is happily married to his wife Beth, played by Ann Archer, in which they have a daughter together. But Dan ends up having an affair with a book editor named Alex, played by the talented Glenn Close. From that point, everything changes. Obsessed with Dan, Alex becomes unstable. She starts to get aggressive in her pursuit to even out-of-control stalking. Dan starts to realize that hiding the affair is the least of his problems, but rather keeping himself safe and his family as well. And Fatal Attraction is one of those films that still hold up to this day, including being referenced in a ton of media nowadays, including the Sabrina Carpenter music video Taste, which saw Jenna Ortega and Sabrina Carpenter fighting over a man played by Rohan Campbell, who will be playing Killer Billy the Santa Claus in Silent Night, Deadly Night. The movie still holds up today. Currently in post-production, SoulM8te the film follows a man who acquires an artificially intelligent android to cope with the loss of his recently deceased wife. He attempts to create a truly sentient partner, but inadvertently turns a supposedly harmless love bot into a deadly soulmate. Sounds bonkers, but I'm digging the concept. A quote by Megan franchise star Allison Williams, who is also serving as producer on this film, goes as follows. It's already happening in parts of the world, these exist, so it felt irresistible to then say if a Megan existed in our world, someone would take that tech and put it in the form of a female-bodied person whose sole purpose on the planet is to pleasure a person. Another quote by Juan goes as follows. That darkest sense of humor from Megan, but it's really more grown up. It's hard to replicate that sassiness that Megan has, and we don't really want to do the same thing that we've done because Megan has fully stuck a claim to that style of humor, if you will. SoulM8te is scheduled for the release date of January 9, 2026 by Universal Pictures. SoulM8te is directed by Kate Dolan, who created You're Not My Mother, from a script she reworked from Raphael Jordan, who created Yeti, Curse of the Snow Demon. The film stars Lily Sullivan from Evil Dead Rise, David Rysdahl from the recent Alien Earth series on Hulu, Claudia Domit from The Boys, and Oliver Cooper from the iconic film Project X. With everything we know about this film and its comparison to Fatal Attraction, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys a fan of the Megan franchise, and will you guys be checking out this film like myself? Other than that, I love you guys. All glory goes to Jesus Christ, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.